What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Southern Guy here, and I am back with some more videos for y'all. I'm gonna do some stuff, little stuff different here now on. From now on, we're not gonna do the obvious. We're gonna do the biggest. From now on, we're gonna be still known as. I'm still known as Southern Guy 175 on YouTube.com. I am still known as Southern Guy on YouTube.com, but also we're going to be doing some bigger stuff. We're going to be called as Southern Guy 175 Entertainment / Vlogs, because this is going to be a channel for entertainment, for different stuff like skits and all that different stuff, vlogging, reviews, and all that good stuff. We're also going to have a series. I'm still going to do the series, as I promised. I'm still going to do, I'm planning the plots right now, working on storylines, all that right now for the I can't think of, before I'm working on all the stuff, the lines, the plots, the title, all that stuff for the series. That's going to still come up. But right now we're going to still continue to do vlogs. We're going to start doing everyday vlogs. Start doing different stuff like that. Entertainment, skits, different stuff like that. Vlogging and just different stuff. You'll see on the channel. Skits and all that good stuff. Video game playing. You also will now see video game playing on this channel. You're going to start seeing video game channel, video game content also on the channel. It's all going to be all into one. So it'll be gaming, vlogging, series. We'll have some series going on the channel. All that good stuff. Still going to have wrestling reviews for Monday and Tuesday night. Raw and SmackDown for Monday and Tuesday night. And all that good stuff. So we're going to have blog, all that's just going to start rolling as of tonight. This is the review for Monday Night Raw live that took place, took Monday Night Raw that took place in New Orleans at the Smoothie King Center tonight. We got to watch Raw. Speaking of WWE, WWE Live was also in my hometown last night. WWE Live was here last night. We had Enzo Amore, Big Cass, Bailey, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, a bunch of different people. Rusev, Lana, the Cruiserweights, New Day, Neville, all them big stars, all the big people. We had a lot of big people here last night. Chris Jericho, Y2J was here with his list of Jericho. We had all that down here last night at WWE Live. Was at the Civic Center here in my hometown last night. WWE was live. Unfortunately, I got to see the pictures, but unfortunately, I didn't get to go this year. This is the first year I missed WWE Live ever. This is the first ever I have missed WWE Live, but next time I will be going when they come through my hometown. This is my first official year missing it, but next year I will be going, or when they come back, I will be going to WWE when they come here. But I hate I missed it. I saw it was a pretty cool show. I didn't get to tell Advance to get a ride for my dad to go, but hey, there's always next time. But this is about the review. WWE RAW results from Monday, January 9th, 2017. That took place from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. The show opened up with a backstage segment involving Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley. Stephanie was excited to give his performance review. Stephanie addressed the rumors of The Undertaker appearing tonight. Foley said that he had a strong feeling The Undertaker would be here. Seth Rollins came into the picture and told both of them to tell the face that he would be entering the Royal Rumble match. Braun Strowman bragged in Goldberg, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman wants Roman Reigns a Goldberg or else. Foley noting that Goldberg wasn't there tonight. Rollins said that he couldn't help and punched him. A brawl ensued between refs ran in control. Steph McMahon told Mick Foley, "You better get things under control." WWE United States Championship. Roman Reigns fought Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho at a no contest with the referee for Braun Strowman. Seth Rollins made the save. That match was put on for later on in the night. Stephanie gave Roman a break, and he said he will defend his title later on in the night, the main event. After things completely broke out, Stephanie McMahon announced there wouldn't be an end. It wouldn't end that way. Raw would start off the way it said, promised, a handicap match for the U.S. title. But that didn't happen. That happened later on in the night. A handicap match. Pinning Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman ended in a double countout at 11 minutes and 25 seconds. The count happened after Seth Rollins jumped off the top rope at Braun Strowman on the floor. Strowman moves, leaving Rollins to the barricade. Strowman attempted to drag Rollins into the ring, but he couldn't make the count. After he tried, Rollins picked up a chair from him and attempted a chair shot to himself, but Braun Strowman escaped. The New Orleans Saints, Drew Brees, QB Drew Brees was showed seated at ringside with his chair. Backstage segment with Bayley and Sasha talked about Bayley's shot at the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Sasha Banks believes that Bayley they could have a match after. Charlotte Flair walked in and accused Banks of pretending to care about Bayley. Nia Jax walked in. A brawl assured. Charlotte threw Bayley into the crate while Nia Jax worked on Banks' knee. We see Jack Gallagher beat Drew Gawker in 30 minutes at a cruiserweight match in 3 minutes and 33 seconds after a running drop kick. Backstage with Mick Foley looking for The Undertaker. Stephanie McMahon requested Foley said he would be there. Shawn Michaels came out, made an appearance tonight over the Royal Rumble, being in his hometown tonight in San Antonio. Shawn Michaels told fans he did not pursue what he chanted one more match, and then he plugged in his movie, The Resurrection of Gavin Stone. Rusev came out with Lana and Jinder Mahal while Rusev cut a promo. Enzo, boy, Big Cass came out with Enzo using a steel montage scooter. HBK said the heels would be haters. Up next, Cass versus Mahal with HBK at ringside. Big Cass with Shawn Michaels and Enzo, boy, beat Jinder Mahal with Rusev and Lana. HBK hit switch in music on Rusev. The finish saw Cass hit a twisting slam and Empire elbow for the win. Premiering Emmalina. They keep saying Emmalina's going to premiere soon. We're still waiting on that to see if that's going to happen. Neville beat Lance Denaro in 3 minutes. Neville replied to hold off the match. But Rick Swann came out and attacked. Austin Aries started at commentary. Said it was good to see the fire out of Swann and that he would need it. He was going to have any chance of beating Neville. Backstage segment with Stephanie McMahon told Sasha Banks that she wouldn't get a tag team match that they wanted tonight, even though she wasn't 100%. Luke Gallows beat Sheamus in 9 minutes with Carl Anderson on commentary. Roman Reigns spoke clearly about being prepared for his defense of the title. Roman Reigns that no matter how he feels, he would defend his title. Mick Foley came out to the ring and talked about how he's going to the heel of The Undertaker. And he called on The Undertaker one more time before what a counter on Raw The lights went out and the crowd popped, but it was Stephanie McMahon. She apologized for failing to produce The Undertaker. She silently Foley for SmackDown beating Raw in the ratings. Foley began to apologize, but the lights went back down and The Undertaker made his historic entrance. The Undertaker cut a promo and announced that he will be a participant in the 2017 Royal Rumble match. He vowed to win the match and return to the main event at WrestleMania. Anyone gets in his way will rest in peace. WWE cut away at one point and saw Strowman watching the announcement from the monitor in the back. Tomorrow night on 205 Live, Cedric Alexander versus WWE. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho speak clearly about being the WWE Universal and United States Champion. WWE Raw Women's Champion Charlotte and Nia Jax beat Bayley, and Sasha Banks with Jax pin Bayley. Worked with the left knee taped. Backstage segment with Alicia Fox walked in on WWE fixing his hair. Fox kissed him and said he can't handle a real woman. The New Day attempted to come out when Michael Cole happened with Titus O'Neil and apologized for attacking Xavier Woods last week. Titus O'Neil wanted a chance to rejoin them. Yeah, Kofi cut up the footage of Titus O'Neil from WWE NXT show back in 2010. Titus O'Neil got introduced from a side of NXT that saw fans have purely never been the same. Remembering WrestleMania 34 will take place at the Big Easy at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans on April 8, 2018. Kofi Kingston with Big E as Xavier Woods beat Titus O'Neil with a Trouble Paradise. Next Monday on Raw, the return of Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho in a handicap match for the WWE United States Championship. Winners of the match was Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens becoming the new WWE United States and Universal Champion, which Kevin Owens was already Universal Champion anyway. Chris Jericho pinned Roman Reigns to win the United States Championship. So now we got Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion, and the United States Champion is now Chris Jericho. So they now have both belts, and that is the WWE Raw review and your main event that happened to end Monday Night Raw, where we saw Chris Jericho pin get Roman Reigns to win the United States Championship for him and Kevin Owens. So they now both have the Universal and the WWE United States Championship. So that is your WWE Raw review for January 9th, 2016. Don't forget, January 9th, 2017, my bad. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at DannyParker27. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at SouthernGuy175 or YouTube.com. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Junior Danny Parker. And that is your WWE Raw review for January 9th, 2017, where we saw a new champion crown. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho became the WWE United States Champion. And they already have, of course, the Universal Championship. That is your Raw review. We got to see The Undertaker appear today. Next week on Raw, we're going to see the return of Brock Lesnar on Raw. And I don't know what else is going to happen next week on Raw yet. But that is your WWE Raw review for January 9th, 2017. Tomorrow night, don't forget SmackDown Live. I will be back here with your official WWE SmackDown Live review for tomorrow night. We got the tag team titles online for SmackDown Live. The Wyatt family versus American Alpha. And all that, so much more. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember, like I said, subscribe to my channel at SouthernGuy175 or YouTube.com. Follow me on Twitter at DannyParker27. And don't forget Instagram, it's Junior Danny Parker. That is your official WWE Raw review for January 9th, 2017. I hope y'all enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on everything. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel at SouthernGuy175 or YouTube.com. And I